For R1, R2 and R3 we have two more formulas. R1, the radius of a X circle, S, then A by 2. Again it is related to A, only A here. Similarly R2 can be written as S, 10 B by 2. One of the most intimating thing about this chapter is that you can just relate 1 and A and you can easily remember this formulas. Fine. Now R1 and capital R also has some relation, that is 4 R sine A by 2. Now you'll see the relation cos B by 2 and cos C by 2. Now this is something orderless. Sine A by 2, cos B by 2, cos C by 2. It should be cos A by 2, cos B by 2, cos C by 2, or sine A by 2, sine B by 2, sine C by 2. But in that case, R is what? 4R sine A by 2, sine B by 2, sine C by 2. So we are not using that. But if we are converting this sign, that means we are talking about 1. Because this must be cos, but it is not. That's why if this A is changing, sine and cos, then this will be 1. R2, we are going to write it as cos A by 2 sine B by 2. You understand this? Cos C by 2. Okay. This changed. Okay. And this 3 should be cos, but this is sine. Why? Because we are talking about R2. So that's a way to learn this. Now we'll move on to the formulas based on length of angle bisectors and medians and altitudes. Fine. So next topic, we write it in red. Length of angle bisectors, most favorite topic of the JEE instructors. Bisectors, medians and altitudes. They do not directly ask question from these topics, but what they do is they manipulate something. Okay, so let's first make a triangle. Always make an obtuse angle triangle. Okay, this is a side, this is a side, this is a side. Let's say this is AD, and this will be B, C, E, F, and you have three angles. Let me mark them green. This is MA, with blue, that is beta A and AA. Beta A and AA. Okay, so these are the angles. Now the first formula is length of an angle bisector from angle A we are talking about, that will be beta A. Okay, that is equals to 2bc cos A by 2 upon B plus C. Length of median which is in this case is E or AE from the angle A is equals to MA. Okay, that is equals to half root of it's 2b square plus 2c square minus a square. Okay, third formula, length of altitude from the angle A, that is equals to AA. Okay, I have written it here, BA, beta and MA. These are the lengths of these sides, AD, AE and AF. Okay, so AA will be AF, that is equals to 2 delta upon A. Delta is the area of the triangle. Okay, so length of angle bisector which is AE, that is equals to beta A, you can say, and which is equals to 2bc cos A by 2 upon B plus C. Okay, then it is angle bisector, so cos A by 2 is written here. That's why cos A by 2 is written here, nor here nor here. So you can remember it like this. Okay, that cos A by 2 will be involved in angle bisector because angle is bisected. A is bisected, that means A by 2 and 2bc upon B plus C. Okay, now length of median is AD, that is MA, which is half of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square. Okay, this is the half of length BC. This is the length of AD, which is the median, because it bisects the length BC. In BD and DC are equal. So then length of altitude from angle A, that is perpendicular. I should have marked it perpendicular. Length of this altitude from A, that is AA, will be equals to 2 delta by A. You can calculate it easily because it is a right angle triangle, so that will not make a much bigger problem. Now the next formula is the distances of spatial points from vertices and sides of triangle. Now this is the most important. Okay, so circumcenter is denoted by O. Okay, and incenter is denoted by I. Then you have X center, let's say I1. Then you have orthocenter, that can be written as H, and you have centroid, and that can be written as G. Now circumcenter, the distance of these spatial points from any vertex, okay, or and sides of triangle. So OA, A is a vertex of the triangle. Okay, ABC triangle. This is A, B, and C. So circumcenter O and A will be R, because circumcircle is this. This O is the center, then OA will be the radius of circle, because this vertex lies on circumcenter of the circumcircle of this triangle ABC. That's why OA is R. This distance is R. OB is also R, and OC is also R. Okay, and this length is also R. Now the OA, that means distance from the side. Okay, the O and the distance from each side, this and this. Okay, so from AB, AC and BC, these sides will be R cos A. That means R cos A. Okay, this is just a trigonometric expression. The cos R into cos A. OA is equals to R into cos A. Then in center, that means IA. IA will be what? In center is, what is in center? Let me mark it with blue. Let's say this is the in circle. This is our I in center. Then IA will be this, IB will be this, and IC will be this. What are the lengths of these? That is, IA will be R cosec A by 2. Small r. Remember, if we are talking about circumcenter, then capital R will come. If we are talking about incenter, then small r will come. R cosec A by 2. Fine. And IA, the distance from the A side. Okay, this is small a, small b, and small c. Okay, so the side A will be equals to R, of course, because this is the radius. This is the radius of I, of this in circle. Okay, so that's why IA will be R. Okay, and then the X center, I1A, is equals to R1 cosec A by 2. You just learned it. Okay, then orthocenter, it is denoted by H. HA is 2R cos A. Okay, R cos A is OA, 2R cos A is HA. You can remember it like this. And H small a, that is side, that is distance from the side, will be equals to 2R cos B cos C. Okay, now this is also simple to learn, because H capital A is 2R cos A, except capital A we have B and C. That's why 2R cos B cos C. That will be HA, small h. Then G capital A, centroid, the distance of centroid from any vertex, that will be 1 by 3 2b square plus 2c square minus a square. When did we see this formula? We see that in this one. This. What is this? The median. And centroid is what? Centroid is the point where all the medians meet. All the medians of the triangle ABC meets is the median. Okay, so if the length of median from angle A is related to this, related to 2b square plus 2c square minus a square, then of course this GA will also contain this term 2b square plus 2c square minus a square, and that by 3 is GA. Okay, the centroid, let me make it. Centroid is something, let's say this is the median, this is the center, and this is the center. Then you will join this, you will join this, and you will join this. So this is the median, okay, which is the intersection of, this is the centroid, which is the intersection of medians of the triangle. Okay, you will suggest it as G. This is A, this is B, this is C. So GA will be what? That is 2b square plus 2c square minus a square, root of that upon 3. And GA, small a, that will be 2 delta upon 3. This is simple to learn. 2 delta upon 3. Centroid distance from any side. Okay, this distance. Now, we will move on to one other important topic of this, which is called the orthocenter and pedal triangle. Orthocenter and pedal triangle. Okay. Now, the triangle which is formed by joining the feet of altitudes is called the pedal triangle. Okay. Let's say this is our triangle. This is one of the altitude. This is one of the altitude, and this is one of the altitudes. Let's say I have made this one wrong. This is one of the altitude, and this is one of the altitude. Now, the triangle made using these 3 points as the vertex, this, and this. This green triangle is called pedal triangle. Okay, triangle made from the foot of all the altitudes. Okay, these are the altitudes. This is one altitude, this is another altitude, and this is another altitude. So the triangle made from, which is formed by joining the feet of the altitude, is called the pedal triangle. Its angles are, the angles of this pedal triangle, I'm going to make it here, big version. The angles are, angle opposite to, angle A, that will be pi minus 2A, fine. This will be pi minus 2B. Okay, let me make A, B, and C here, and this will be pi minus 2C, fine. Its sides are A cos A. Okay, the A cos A will be this one, small a cos A, fine. This will be small b, this will be small b cos B, this will be small c cos C. Okay, the sides are this, or they can be written as A cos A is always equals to R sin 2A, and similarly B cos B will be equals to R sin 2B, and C cos C will be equals to R sin 2C, fine. So these are also the relations. Circumradii of the triangles PBC, this, let's make it P, this point is P. Okay, so the circumradius of these triangles are equal. Okay, this P, B, C, B and C, this triangle, similarly PA and B, and PA and C. These triangles circumradii are equal, and also equal with ABC. That's not an important relation, but I had to tell you. Okay, now we'll move on to the excentral triangle. Excentral triangle. The triangle formed by joining three excenters I1, I2 and I3 of triangle ABC is called the excentral or eccentric triangle. Okay, now triangle ABC is the pedal triangle of triangle I1, I2, I3. Triangle ABC is the pedal triangle of triangle I1, I2 and I3. Why is that? and this is first important relation. Then its angles are pi by 2, pi minus a by 2, pi minus b by 2, and pi minus c by 2. Its angles are these. Its sides are 4r cos a by 2, 4r of course cos b by 2 and c by 2. Okay, 4r cos c by 2. Then we have another relation which is I1 is equals to 4r sin a by 2. I2 is 4r sin b by 2, and I3 will be 4r sin c by 2. Now, this is the triangle formed by joining the three x centers I1, I2, and I3 of a triangle ABC. Okay, I can make it. It will take some space. Okay, let's make it with red. Let's say this is our triangle. Okay, now the x centers, this one will produce all of them. Fine. Now these triangles, first this one touches all the three sides, then this one, and then we have this one. The centers of these makes a triangle. Okay, I'm not making it good, but that's the pedal triangle of the ABC is the pedal triangle of this let's say I2, I3 it will be I1 and I2. This triangle I1, I2, I3, and this ABC will be the pedal triangle for this I1, I2, I3. So its angles are pi by 2 minus a by 2. Okay, that's an important relation. So you got to remember these 4 points. Okay, now we'll move on to the distance between special points, which is the last topic of this one. Distance between special points. That are distance between circumcenter and orthocenter. Let's say orthocenter. Always, you got to remember circumcenter is denoted by O. This is denoted by H. Okay, so OH square. I'm just writing the formula R square. It's sometimes it's also useful. Cos A, cos B, cos C. Then distance between circumcenter and incenter, it will be R square minus 2R small r. This is important. And the distance between circumcenter and centroid, that will be R square minus 1 by 9 A square plus B square plus C square. This is not that much important, but there's also, you should know that. So OI square, this is important because sometimes you are given just R and capital R and small r, and you have to calculate the OI, and similarly this sides and this side.